Okay, another glorious day in Sri Lanka. The sounds of the beach right behind you there. We're going to make a potato curry today, or ala curry. So what we've got here, some potatoes, onions, chili, garlic, cinnamon, just a little bit, rampa or pandam leaves, curry leaves, salt. I've got a little bit of turmeric, chili powder, and a light coloured curry powder. And of course, as always, coconut milk. This is really, really beautiful, really simple. Let's go and do it. So another really easy recipe, this one. We've got our wok or pot or pan, heating up some oil in there. I'm using coconut oil again, you could be using something else if you wanted. I'm going to start by dropping in my curry leaves and my rampa. Then our onions and fresh chili. Our chopped garlic and a little bit of lovely local cinnamon. And we're going to throw this around the pan for about just 2 minutes. Keep stirring. Wonderful, wonderful aromas just coming together. Simply we're going to add in our potatoes. In they go. And as you can see, these have been peeled and cut into sort of bite-sized pieces and staying on this above medium heat. Let's go for about another 4 minutes or so. Try and get a little bit of colour on them. Talk about easy. Right, next step. Let's add a little bit of salt to taste. Let's get some chili powder in there, as much or as little as you like. We're going to go for some curry powder, a little bit of turmeric, not too much of that. And then just for 30-40 seconds, let's throw this around in the pan. Now what we're going to do next is we're just going to add our coconut milk, and then we're going to lower the heat a little bit and cook this until the potatoes are nice and tender. So that's probably going to be about 8 to 10 minutes maybe. Right, that's looking good. We're now going to go with our coconut milk. Going to get that heat down just a little bit. And like I say, it's going to be about 8 or so minutes, depending on how big or small you've cut your potatoes. Give it a stir every now and then. And there we go, as you can see, that coconut has thickened, reduced down, potatoes are lovely and tender. Check that for salt, it's going to be great for me. And there you go, you've got a wonderful potato curry. Another vegetable curry, this time beetroot. I really, really love this one. So what we've got here is some raw beetroot, which we've grated, just like that. You can cut it anyhow you like really, but it works better in that form. Onions, garlic, fresh chilies, turmeric, a little bit, chili powder, and a light coloured curry powder. We're not using any rampa or pandam leaves in this, but we're going to be using curry leaves. And here I've got salt, a little bit of mustard seed, And here's some fenugreek or meti, the seeds, not the flour. Of course, have to have some coconut milk. Let's go and do it. So again, an incredibly easy curry to make. Touch of oil in there. I'm using coconut, of course. What we're going to do is we're going to start off by putting in those mustard seeds and that fenugreek, the fenugreek seeds. Just a small amount. Just let them do their thing in there. Then I'm going to add the curry leaves, sometimes a bit noisy. Then we're going to go onions, garlic, chilli, in that goes. On an above medium heat, we're going to throw this around in the pan just for a minute or two. So just getting those flavours together and on their way. Simply, we're now going to add in our grated raw beetroot. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw this around in the pan just for a few seconds, so bear with me. And then what we're going to be doing is adding some spices. I'm going to get those onions, garlic and the chilli happening on there. Okay, now what we're going to do, spices. So, turmeric, not too much, just a little bit. The curry powder, a bit more. Chili powder, I'm going to use about half of that. In that goes, but you can adjust that as much as you like. Okay, get this mixed in, and then what we're going to do, we're going to stir fry this now for about 3 to 4 minutes, getting those spices happening and getting our beetroot slightly tender. So there you have it, look at that, wonderful. Simply, only a couple more ingredients now. One of them, I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there to taste. And then, as always in Sri Lanka, coconut milk, and this should turn a beautiful colour now, so that all goes in. It's turned a nice pink colour. And then what we're going to do now, lower the heat, and simply we're going to cook this for about 4 or 5 minutes, just to get our beetroot slightly tender and ready to eat. Give it a stir every now and then. And there we have it. Wonderful, really easy, beautiful beetroot and coconut curry. Okay, there we go. Beetroot curry, super easy, super delicious. I think it's time for a swim. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got a couple of crabs. These are alive, fresh. These are river crabs or lagoon crabs, not sea crabs. Lots of different sizes and colours here in Sri Lanka. Now we're going to make a crab curry with these guys, and the way that we're going to kill them is actually to freeze them. So we're going to go into the freezer for about an hour or so, and that will kill them, and then we can get ready to cook the lovely curry. Okay, so now the crabs have been frozen, they're now dead. What we're going to do now is we're going to take them apart. Okay, so what we got here in the centre, start of the show, we've got our crab, salt, a little bit of fenugreek, mustard seeds, rampa or pandam leaves, curry leaves, chili, onions, garlic, chili powder, light curry powder, and the roasted dark curry powder, and of course we're going to be adding some coconut milk. So the first step is we're going to get some spices onto our crab. So let's just run over that again. Chili powder, light curry powder, roasted dark curry powder. So that's all going to go on. You can muck about with the amounts. There's quite a lot of chili on this one, which we like. Simply we're going to get our hands in there. We're going to mix these around. And once these are seasoned, we're just going to set them aside and start the curry with some spices, onions and chili. Okay, so I've got some coconut oil in there, but you could be using a vegetable oil or something like that if you wanted. Simply what we're going to do is we're going to get a very small amount, as you can see here, of fenugreek seeds and mustard seeds. So in they go. Tiny amount. Just let them do their thing for a few seconds, they'll infuse that oil. Then we're going to add, as you can see here, rampa or pandam leaves, chili and curry leaves. In they go. And to that, we're going to add our sliced red onions and chopped garlic. So just for a couple of minutes on a kind of fairly lively heat, let's saute these around and then we can move on to the next stage. So there you go, that's just a couple of minutes. The onions are changing colour. We've got some absolutely wonderful smells in here. Right, what we're going to do now is add our seasoned crab. So in that goes, plus any excess spices right there. That can all go in. While I'm here, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these around in the pan for about 5 minutes. So there we go, that's about 5 minutes. Wonderful. Simply, only one more step now. We're going to add, of course, coconut milk. Now all we have to do is let that go for about 5 or 6 minutes on a slightly lower heat. Give it a stir every now and then, and this amazing crab curry is done. And there we go, an amazing fresh crab curry. Right, we're going to make some dal. Now dal is pretty much served all day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Let's take a look at some ingredients here. So I've got some red dal, usually red dal is used, rampa or pandam leaves, curry leaves, salt, onions, garlic and fresh green chili, quite a lot of the chili in fact for this one, cinnamon stick, a little bit of turmeric, some curry powder, a light coloured curry powder, not the roasted one, and some chili powder, and of course we're going to add some coconut milk to that. This is really easy, and like I say, eaten all day. So, dal could not be easier. What we've done is we've got our dal here, we've washed out a few times, getting nice and clean. Everything goes in right now, so here we go. In goes our lentils. In goes our chili, onion and garlic. We're going to put in now some curry leaves, some rampa or pandam leaves and some salt to taste. We're now going to so easy, so delicious. No wonder it's eaten all day in Sri Lanka. Okay, there you go. So that was about 10 minutes, 10-11 minutes. And as you can see, it's thickened nicely. The dal has softened and it's beautiful. Check that for some salt. If you want to add some more salt, that's fine for me. And there we go, a lovely, lovely, beautiful dal. Okay, so there you go, our dal is complete. How easy was that? I mean, 10 minutes, it all goes in one time, beautiful. I've just topped it off with a few curry leaves and some dried red chilli. There we go, there's some dal. So my time in Sri Lanka has come to an end, sadly. The sea is rolling, as you can hear in the background. I've had a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. I hope to be back in Sri Lanka very soon.